Today I'm going to be focusing on the TCP IP protocol suite, but in fact, if you understand the concepts of the OSI reference model and the seven layers, there isn't actually too much to say in the TCP IP protocol suite. Anyways, TCP IP protocol suite is so named after two most important protocols: TCP for transmission control protocol and IP for internet protocol, and it's sometimes called internet protocol suite instead of TCP IP protocol suite. TCP IP became the industry standard method of interconnecting hosts, networks, and the internet. Basically, the OSI reference model, even if it's referenced a lot, is a conceptual model or a theoretical model, but the TCP IP protocol suite is a practical and become the industry standard method of interconnecting networks, right? But you may wonder why OSI reference model is important to understand. The reason is it's still referenced a lot, right? That's why we need to learn about OSI reference model. So the original TCP IP protocol suite was defined as having 4 layers, which are application, transport, internet, and link. And just like that of the OSI reference model, it's named bottom up, right? The link is layer 1, internet is layer 2, transport is layer 3, application is layer 4. So this is the original TCP IP protocol suite, and there is a brand new TCP IP protocol suite with a little bit of modification with 5 layers, right? So bottom up we have the physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, and application layer. So if you compare this original layer and the updated layer, you can see that there is one layer which is renamed from internet to network, right? So this is layer 2. Layer 2 internet is renamed to network, and layer 1, which is the link layer, is actually split into 2 layers: data link layer and physical layer. So this is the only difference, and it's also very important for you to understand the TCP IP protocol suites with respect to the OSI reference model. So if you compare the OSI reference model with the TCP IP, then you can see that TCP IP has 7 layers: application, presentation, session, transport, network, data link, and physical. And the TCP IP has the physical, data link, network, transport, and application. And you can see that the upper layers of the OSI reference model, that means application, presentation, and session, are included in the application layer of the TCP IP model, and transport exactly matches to the transport layer of the TCP IP, network matches to the network layer, data link matches exactly to the data link layer, and physical to the physical layer of the TCP IP protocol suite. So now let's see the devices and protocols in TCP IP layers. We have already seen in OSI reference model, but let me remind you of the device and protocols that are in the TCP IP layers. So in the first layer, which is the application layer, the protocols are HTTP, FTP, SMTP for mail, FTP for file transfer, HTTP for web, right? And the two most known protocols in the transport layer are the TCP and UDP, Transport Control Protocol, and User Datagram Protocol, which are applicable for reliable and non-reliable connections. And coming down to network, we can have routers as a device. So routers are actually devices that operate in network layer, and there is a protocol called IP in the network layer. And again, coming down to data link layer, we find switches which operate in the data link layer, and there is IEEE standard for local area networks, which is Ethernet. And finally, in the physical layer, we can see the cables and the network interface cards as devices in the physical layer. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions and comments, let me see in the comment section down below.